Hello, I'm streaming again. Hey, Happy Boy. Hey, Dog Wolfie. Hey, Happy Boy. Hey, Dog Wolfie. Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Wolfie. Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Wolfie. I'm doing fine, Happy Boy. That's cool, dude. I'm doing fine, Happy Boy. That's cool, dude. Okay, what should we do? Can we watch Mr. Man videos, gossip videos, or obstacle videos, or slave videos, or weather quiz videos? Oh, I can't really decide. I know, I'm playing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, catch a tiger by its tail. Every hound's lamb go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny. Mo! Goody, we get to watch Mr. Mo's. Oh, how about what's this? This is almost jealous. Oh, wow. So now you know false weapons when she feels jealous. What's we want next? What's we watch next? Ooh, how about Mr. Miss in Australia? Look at us. I like the song.
Mr. Men and Little Miss in Australia by Adam Hargreaves. Mr. Topsy-Turvy was very excited. Guess can you going? We are where? He said to Little Miss Somersault.
You mean you could guess where we are going, Mr. Topsy-Turvy?
Corrected Little Miss Somersault, putting Mr. Topsy-Turvy's jumbled-up question in the correct order. That's what I said. Guess can you going? We are where? Replied Mr. Topsy-Turvy.
I can guess where you're
We're
going.
to the going end of the world other. Little Miss Somersault scratched her head in confusion. You know, the end of the world of the, added Mr. Topsy-Turvy. Little Miss Somersault finally understood.
Oh, I get it. You mean the other side of the world, right? That's in Australia, opposite to us. It's perfect for you, my upside-down guy.
Smiled Little Miss Somersault. Mr. Topsy-Turvy smiled too, but the corners of his mouth tilted downwards. Don't worry, it wasn't frowning. That's just an upside-down frown. What a terrible topsy-turvy jumble. The Mr. Men and Little Misses arrived in Australia after a very long and tiring flight. So they decided to spend a day relaxing on Bondi Beach. However, it wasn't so relaxing for Mr. Wrong. He was meant to swim between the flags that served as landmarks, but he stepped through the wrong flags.
Hey, Jay.
Lifeguards sprang into action to save Mr. Wrong from being swept away by the currents. Struth, mate, you would have been swept out to sea, mate. Oh, I thought I was supposed to go through them, but now you told me I haven't. And now there's been an accident. It was very embarrassing. Not as much as what happened to Mr. Lazy's nose.
Look, he got
He couldn't
some
be
on
bothered
his
to brush his
nose.
sun cream on it, so he fell asleep in the sun. Wake me when I've got a tan. The next day, they decided to visit Sydney to discover the most incredible sights to see. The highlight was when they crossed over the Sydney Bridge. From above it, there was a spectacular view, especially if you're Mr. Tall, who has a head for heights. Hey, look at that! I can see New Zealand from up here. Unlike Miss Jelly, who hates heights. Get me down there!
I love him, I love him, I love him.
What a view!
What a view. It doesn't get any better than this.
Oh, are we supposed to be looking up or down? Or down or up? I don't know. Phew, what an amazing this is.
He means what I made the view that
Then they
says.
sailed along the coast of Sydney to Tasmania to see the wild animals, the sort of which you've probably never seen before, such as the wombat, the platypus, the echidna, the kangaroo, the koala, and the opossum. Mr. Dizzy felt clueless looking at all these exotic animals. Gosh, I don't know which one's which.
This doesn't sound like
The
Goofy.
Tasmanian devil, of course. Little Miss Scary had a lot in common with it.
Sounds like this guy wants to go for a spin.
Then they returned to the mainland and stopped off in Melbourne, where Mr. Silly entered the world-famous Melbourne Cup horse race. However, such is his name, Mr. Silly didn't race on a horse like anyone else. Oh no, not Mr. Silly. Did you know that camels live in Australia? And you thought they lived in Arabia? Struth, mate, he's not gonna win on that thing, is he?
I guess that had to be all my favorite Mr.
It
Men.
will come to his no surprise that Mr. Silly lost anyway. To cheer him up, the Mr. Men and Little Misses drove along the Great Ocean Road to see the 12 Apostles. Mr. Tickle had a better idea to help cheer up Mr. Silly. And I bet you can't guess what that is. Someone needs a tickle. sunshine, miss. Then they drove up the coast of South Australia to Adelaide, where Little Miss Somersault organised a cricket match. Little Miss Somersault's field team were excellent. Mr. Dizzy launched a special move, the spinning ball. Here goes! Whoa!
Wow.
Little Miss Somersault intercepted the ball in an acrobatic way,
Gotcha, Mia. This cricket stuff is kind of like basketball, huh?
and nothing could escape Mr. Tickle's extraordinarily long arms. Don't worry, I've got it! Unfortunately, Mr. Worry put on Mr. Tall's protective leg wear because he felt nervous. Oh, what if the ball hits me? Mr. Topsy-Turvy
Oh, look
did
at that.
everything the wrong way around. Play how you is this? And Little Miss Scatterbrain had no clue what she was playing.
Are we playing golf, Walter? I don't know.
Rap's right, Miss Scatterbrain. We're playing cricket. It's like baseball, but its sword isn't. Get the picture?
East, let's continue, suggested Mr. Topsy-Turvy. So they went west, which was really what it meant. They boarded the Indian Pacific, a train that runs along the Great Australian Bight through Nullarbor Plain to Perth. And like all trips in Australia, it lasts for a very long time. It's a very flat country. Grumbled Mr. Grumby. Yeah, laughed Miss Rude. Like the top of your head. I like my dinner, said Mr. Greedy. Fried fish and chips, yummy, yummy.
I like pretzel chips. They're yummy.
Upon their arrival in Perth, the Mr. Men and Little Misses organised a hike in the Australian bush, hunting for wild things to eat. On this occasion, Mr. Topsy-Turvy suddenly found out that when he threw a boomerang, it always came back to him. Ouch! Hurt that!
Oh,
Mr.
gee.
Greedy discovered that there wasn't anything he liked to eat, especially white lava. Ooh, I'm not eating that thing!
That's so cute.
But that evening, they had a delicious barbecue under the stars. Now that's what I'm talking about. Stay there, have you got any grub to eat?
Struff, mate. You don't want to be eating all that bush tucker. It'll make you sicker than Dingo's breakfast.
Well, I don't know what tucker means, but I better tuck into this wrinkle hot dog thing.
I don't know what you're saying, pork ring choke girlfriend, but this stuff is better than what's out there. Hee. This fish is delish. Ha.
Then they travelled
Oh,
from
yeah,
West
crocodile.
Australia to Darwin, Northern Territory of Australia. The Mr. Men and Little Misses had such a long flight, but Little Miss Sunshine really enjoyed it. She organised a safari at Kakadu National Park, where you could see the wild animals. Some were friendly.
Hi, little turtle. May I pet you gently on the shell?
He looks good enough. And others, not so much.
Mr. Worry, how big are a crocodile's jaws and teeth anyway?
Big enough to eat us with Little Miss Curious. At the Great Barrier Reef, on the coast of Cairns, they set off to see the underwater animals. Little Miss Curious had never seen so many fish before in her life.
I wonder how many fish there are in the tropical sea. And do sea anemones eat and drink?
Mr. Topsy-Turvy, on the other hand, had problems using his snorkel properly. Do how you use this.
Ew.
His attempts at surfing on the Gold Coast were no better. Up surfs, dudes! Little Miss Salazar laughed so hard. He fell overboard.
Look at you, Mr. TT. I don't think I'll ever surf like that.
Hey, Mr. Green, may I have some ice cream too?
I think I got some more somewhere, Walter. Straight, mate. I've never seen surfing like that in all my life. Then, they took the bus to the Red Centre. Oh, surprise, surprise, sharks. Just another bottom flat desert land, grumbled Mr. Grumpy. But where they were going was the MacDonald Mountains. You couldn't really tell if the land was flat there. It was very hot in Central Australia, but a swim in the Billabong kept them cool.
Cannonball!
Ooh.
That's more like it. Cool how this is.
How pleasant it is to be in the cool pool.
That night, They soaked under the desert stars.
Hey, look at
They made
that.
somersault, had marvelous dreams.
I wish I could leap further than how a kangaroo bounces.
The Mr. Men and Little Misses had such a fantastic time on the other side of the world, and they found out a lot of things about Australia. The snowy mountains were indeed covered with snow.
It may be hot in the land down under, but these lips are sure are true blue cool, right?
There were kangaroos on Kangaroo Island. Okie dokie, let's hop into it! Woohoo! The Blue Mountains were certainly blue. But are there any quarries? The Great Sandy Desert was certainly sandy.
Sandcastles sure are tons of fun to build.
Hey,
Bush was
let's-
bushy. Do you mind? I'm doing my business here. I had too much bush tucker. Sorry if I said that. Oops. But there was no gold on Gold Coast. That made Mr. Mean very disappointed. You come all the way to the other side of the world and you get nothing. Humph! They hadn't anything planned for their last day. That is, until Little Miss Somersault read aside.
There's a camel racing out.
She squeed.
That sounds like your thing, Mr. Silly.
You got that right, said Mrs. Silly. So they all decided to participate. Bumpy, what a ride is this? Wave me when we cross the finish line. And Mr. Silly raced down the course on the back of a kangaroo. How silly. Settle up, Trigger. It's a bumpy ride.
Oh, that was good. Also, to those who haven't yet, please subscribe to VSS Story Online. No, I get him. Well, get to 300K something, yeah. Let's watch another one. Look at this.
Here's a couple of examples of somebody.
Watch.
Look, bam.
Oh,
Look at this. Look. He's not doing anything right.
That's my favorite one. Bam.
I hope he got hurt.
Anyway, this is how you sit down right here.
I guess I'll have to read a message ago. What's her name again? I don't want to find this on this playlist. I don't put this here either. Oh yeah, Ella. Yeah, that's her name. My favorite act was Ella. Oh, let's watch this. Oh no. Mr. Sneeze.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Sneeze. How are you today? Oh dear. That was a nasty sneeze.
Hey, look.
Oh, Mr. Sneeze, you seem to have a bit of, a dangling from your, oh dear. Why don't you wipe your nose, Mr. Sneeze? What's that? Oh, I see. You can't because you don't have any hands or arms.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. I'd never noticed before. Why don't you ask one of the other Mr. Men for their help? Oh, it's
Look
Mr.
at this
Happy
Happy.
now. Hello, Mr. Happy. Can you help Mr. Sneeze out and lend him a hanky? What's that? Oh, you don't have any pockets, so you can't carry a hanky.
Oh.
You don't.
Never mind. It's Mr. Silly.
Where's Sills?
Oh dear. He says he did have a hanky, but with his hat pulled over his eyes, he can't seem to find it. Oh well. Mr. Silly. Wrong way. Sit. Finally. Here's
What's
Mr.
the bomb?
Bump. Mr. Bump, could you help Mr. Sneeze blow his nose? Oh, what a good idea.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's it, Mr. Sneeze. Blow.
Hmm.
That's it, Mr. Bump. Oh, very clever. Oh, Mr. Bump, what seems to be the problem?
What's wrong?
What's that?
Huh?
Without his bandage on, he's naked.
Yeah, I guess he's kind of
No,
used to
Mr.
that.
Bump, don't be silly. All the Mr. Men are naked.
Donnie!
And with that,
Well,
all
so
the
why
Mr. Men gave
so
one
why did
big
you
naked
come?
cheer. Hooray!
Hang on. That's good. What's this? Nest. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go to now. Let's go to an Mr. playlist. That's if I can find it. Oh, there it is.
All right.
Oop. I'm good, Zony.
Mr. Fussy,
Oh, what's this?
neat and tidy, smart and trim. Everyone likes to look at him. Tie straight, laces pressed, very proper when he's dressed. Stand to attention, all in a line. It's Mr. Fussy's inspection time. By the left, quick, yours!
Mr. Nosy wants to know what's going on, and he always sticks his nose in even if it don't belong. Always peeking into keyholes and peeking over doors, peeking into cupboards and peeking into drawers, stealing open letters to see what they contain, sneaking up to windows and looking through the pane. Mr. Nosy wants to know of everything that's going on.
my god, it's so nice. Ooh. Oh,
He's the strongest, the bravest, the greatest man in town. Fearless and afraid of nothing when you throw a challenge down. Brave and strong, he's head held high. He's a feared of
yeah, I
no
know.
one.
There's a few more favorites.
To this dance in the face of trouble. Snap your eyes and turn around. Always stepping forward. To the left and to the right. Put your right foot forward. He's the strongest, the bravest, he's the greatest man in town. Fearless and afraid of nothing when you throw a challenge down. When he's in town, the bad guys frown. He doesn't take no messing. If they're stepping out of line, you give them an undressing. Snap your eyes and turn around. Always stepping forward. To the left and to the right. Put your right foot forward. Snap your eyes and turn around. Always stepping forward. To the left and to the right. Put your right foot forward. Snap your eyes and turn around. Always stepping forward. To the left and to the right. Put your right foot forward. Snap your eyes and turn around.
Mr. Me song is very quick.
Don't sing along. This is my song. Don't get one of your own. I'm Mr. Mean. Know what I mean. I'll sing this song, but it won't take long, cause I'm very, very mean.
So I mean,
Mr. Strong.
problem.
Round, heavy, and far too big. Greedy's belly is stuck in the fridge. It shouldn't be here. I've been told my belly's in the jelly and is far too cold. Heave ho! Don't let me go. Get Mr. Strong. He won't say no. Out of the way now. Let me through. All dinner pulling is too hard for you. Out comes his belly, all of the way. Strong Mr. Strong has saved the day. With jelly on his belly and ice in his ear, Mr. Strong says, give Greedy a cheer. Hurrah!
Hooray!
Lazy, feeling lazy.
Hey, Mr. Noisy.
Tired and hazy all the time. Lazing in the sunlight, feeling alright, feeling good. Wake up, you sleepyheads. You're dreaming a lot.
his four square wheels, it looks so dark, and you nearly turn to jelly when you ride inside. Mr. Silly, he's so silly, he's as silly as can be. With his silly hat and his silly grin, and his silly shoes with his silly feet in. When Mr. Silly eats at breakfast time, it's a very silly meal indeed. With a cornflake sandwich and a large boiled egg, which isn't so silly till he eats the shell. Eats the shell?
Oh.
Mr. Silly,
Awesome.
he's so silly,
Hello.
he's as silly as can be. With his silly hat and his silly grin, and his silly shoes with his silly feet in. Mr. Silly, he's so silly, he's as silly as can be. With his silly hat and his silly grin, and his silly shoes with his silly feet in. Mr. Silly, he's so silly, he's as silly as can be. With his silly hat and his silly
Are you sure he would be scared? I mean,
Mr. Mischief. Mischief is his game. Mischief is his fame. Where is he now? Where can he be? Down a hole? Up a tree? Mr. Mischief is his name. What's that on the floor? What's that on the door? Raspberry jam in the bed, sticky treacle on my head. Mr. Mischief, please, no more. Listen, what's that sound? That noise underground? If I could only see, I'm sure it can only be. Yes, Mr. Mischief is around. Quickly, look out behind. Careful, he's the devious kind. Can you see him yet? No, he's hiding, I bet. Mr. Mischief, you'll never find.
Okay, guys. Well, I got in the spring here. Because my phone's got dead and it's getting hot. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for joining. You guys have a good day. Bye.